Dude, I keep getting so nervous for the intro. I just don't know.
You getting nervous?
You know, when you do something, it's, you know how we talked about the longer we fly, the more nervous we get?
Yeah, I get you.
It's kind of like the podcast where it's like, you know, what are we going to say, you know? What are we going to do?
I've got an idea, because I hadn't been thinking about this till you said it, but now I feel like, I don't want to upset the boys. What if we wrote a note and said, do you like Gus and Eddie, circle Y or N, and that means yes or no, and we just mailed it out to everybody, and then they just sent it back to us, and then if we get a positive enough vibe, then we start the podcast.
Okay, so you're saying, not all of this episode, this is Gus and Eddie off the record. This technically is not a podcast episode until we get those replies back?
Yep, guys, don't listen in the meantime. We're workshopping some stuff.
Okay, that makes me less nervous. I feel like I can talk for the whole thing because this is off the record.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So let's just assume we'll get the yeses back and then have a positive podcast now and then just deal with any fallout afterwards.
But yeah, this is off the record. So if you're listening to the podcast, that means we did get the yeses back and you guys do want to hear this episode, which means that's starting to make me nervous again, dude.
No. It's different, though, because this is like round 2. Oh, wait, but no, this is like, that is the same thing now.
It's the same thing because we'd be releasing this just like a regular episode.
Oh my god. Well, I don't even know what the hell to do.
So okay. This is Gus and Eddie off the record, on the record.
Okay. I get you.
So I guess what did I say before? We're moving. I don't remember my catchphrase.
I don't know. Yeah,
it's like we're fucking. What was it? Somebody made a graphic for it. I'm gonna find it.
I don't blame you for not remembering it.
I do blame you because it's such an easy to remember, good catchphrase, and I normally would just totally remember it. And of course, we're rolling, we're going, and we're keeping on moving. So that's pretty much what we're doing this week.
Look, in that order. All right. Rolling, moving, and mowing the lawn, guys. You heard it here first. Click.
Nope. We're keeping on moving. That's
keep on going. Keep on trucking. Never give up.
No, click. That's not it.
I mean, click. Sorry.
You're nailing the clicks. Well, you don't say click. You just, you know.
Yes. Yeah. You know.
So that sounded like you scared a cat, less so than a click.
All right, I'll do it one more time, and if I get it, I get it. If not, just Tony will edit it out. Okay? Guys, we are mowing, we are weed whipping, we are trimming the lawn.
So that's like alternate reality me if I was a landscaping person, but that's not current me, so.
Oh.
Here, guys, I'm going to do a real good, if we're actual good hosts. So Christmas time's coming up.
Ooh,
Gus,
you guys heard about this?
You've been doing anything Christmassy lately?
Well, to tell you the truth, Eddie, I have actually been going full-on Vibo mode this year for Christmas.
So have I. And here's my mentality for this Christmas, and let me know if you agree. You can disagree, that's fine. In my opinion, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and not in a cynical way, they're fucked this year. They don't count in a positive way. So on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, if you don't have plans because, seeing family is dangerous, who cares about it? But Christmas season this year, it's comforting. It's a warm blanket. So just go hard. You just go at it. Or holiday season, whatever. Just put some lights up. Turn the fire. Even if you don't have a fireplace, start a fire in your apartment or house and just warm up. Get toasty.
Yeah, just start fucking flicking those Bics, dude, and singing those carols. Just get in there. Dude, we have been going so hard over here, frankly. Sabrina went ahead and she ordered a full, actual real-life Christmas tree to be delivered right outside the door.
Wait, like real life is in real tree, or are you talking...
Like a real tree.
Oh,
yes.
I got coming to my apartment tomorrow. We got a fake tree that's a legit one with ornaments. But goddamn, you got a real tree?
Dude, we got a real tree. Yeah. So, and this fucker is big. And Sabrina was like, "Hey, I'm gonna order a tree." And I was like, "All right, do you want to just use this fake tree?" I was like, "I don't have to fucking pick up everything right now."
Wait, how big is the tree?
Maybe next year. So we got the tree, and if you stood it up. It didn't fit in the apartment?
Dude, the ceilings are so tall, dude. I think it's like a 9-foot ceiling, right?
So that's just the thing. And she said she ordered a 6-footer, and it gets here, and it was like we brought it in, and then we looked at the ceiling, and there was like a 7-foot long brown line on there, and it was because the top of the tree has like scraped all the top of the fucking ceiling. So it was like, God damn it. So she said she ordered a 6-footer. It's like, these guys, you know, I appreciate I don't even put this in the category of like, hey, you ask for a scoop of mac and cheese and they give you 2 and you go, oh, thanks. Like, we kind of ordered a 6-foot tree so that we could fucking fit it in the house. And Sabrina was so excited. And she's like, oh, we got extra tree. I was like, babe.
Wait, is it
that does not
10
apply.
feet? Like, does the top like stuff against the ceiling, or was just putting it up what scraped against it?
It was just moving it around in there. Like, it is, you set it up. Like, once we got it set up, it was kind of like the Grinch thing where the tree was bent to the left and we had to snip off. I had to take some shitty, dull kitchen scissors and just fucking snip off the top of the tree.
So are we saying even now a star is out of the question, right?
Oh, it's out of the question.
Okay.
If it is in question, we're going to start having to knock off a couple layers of the tree to get that fucker up there.
The apartment above you, the star would just be coming through the floor instead of just actually putting it on top. It's just saw a little, like, that's also part of the Grinch. Saw a hole through the floor, and then you got a star coming right through, and then you got space. And then you can say hi to your neighbors.
Guys, can we come up there? Can you imagine if you're just eating dinner with your family and you're just like sitting, how was your day, Dolores? Oh, it was fine. And then you just see a cartoon saw come through the fucking floor. And I just peek my head up and I go, hi, sorry, I'm gonna put this little old star right. Sorry, can you move that television cabinet? That'd be great.
I'm so sorry. We ordered a 6-footer. It's way bigger than we expected. It's Grandma's dead. She gave me the star. It's a tradition. I gotta cut the hole.
And as they're like, okay, like, we're sorry to hear that, but you can't be drilling. And then I just take the little saw of floor, like a little manhole cover, and I just go, sorry. I just dip back downstairs.
As you're dipping down, silent night.
And I'm smiling.
Dude, yeah, I feel like this year you gotta just get extra cozy. Obviously, guys, I don't know if you heard somebody say this. It's been a weird year, huh?
Dude, waggy.
I'll say one thing I don't like about this holiday season is the fucking commercials that are pretending like nothing's wrong, and it's like, well, you're making me miss things that I can't do. Like, but I also hate the commercials that are like, this year has been hard for all of us. So that's why you should buy a Chevy. Fuck you. Like, dude. Like, I just don't want to see anything. I guess they're in a terrible position. Like, how are you going to make, holiday ads right now?
Honestly, I really feel as though the biggest thing, and it's dependent on each situation and market and different, like, products specifically, but, like, just make me a fucking regular Chevy ad. Like, I don't need you to be like, hey, General Motors really cares about your family. I know you don't.
Yeah.
Just show me the car. If I want to buy it, I'll fucking buy it. It's
exactly.
The ones that... Dude, the ones that really are super strange to see are the ones that are for, like, little food items or maybe kitchen around the home things where it's, like, it is not even addressing the, like, we know this year's been hard. It's just a random commercial, and it'll be for, like, a gravy or a kind of turkey or some shit, and it'll just be a bunch of footage of, like, everyone just getting together, enjoying it and shit, and I'm just like... I don't want to see commercials of like 10 fucking white turtleneck wearing people just around a table just going, hey, this year has been blessed here. Fuck you! No, don't do that.
Don't show me what I've been missing.
Yeah.
Also, I got to do one thing that we saw from a meme that I missed so much. So I told Gus right before this to everybody listening that while I've been back this last day, 2 of our very good friends, we parked like parking space in between each of us and just ate Taco Bells in our car and talked like just with the windows rolled down. And I when they both pulled up, I knew everyone missed this, and I hit them both with a who let this guy in here, just because I know we all miss it. We all miss that, or they're just letting anybody in these days. Any of those dumb bar phrases, oh man, I miss them.
It's the dads greeting each other at party shit. This guy, class of 86, here comes an 86er. I love that kind of shit.
But yeah, I'm going pretty hard on it. I've also been playing a ton of PS5, loving it still. Pretty much most of the games I'm playing are just PS4 games. But
yeah,
I'm excited to get back to streaming because I haven't streamed in 2 weeks and that feels weird.
Dude, it's been weird. I literally am coming off of 2 days in a row doing it, and that was probably one of my longer stream breaks ever. It just felt strange jumping back in. You get out of the swing of it so quick.
Mm-hmm. Do you wanna? I want to hear from our boys though. You want to hit up a couple preguntas?
Where are my dang boys at? Let them in our little virtual home here.
Where are
okay,
they
guys.
At?
Come in. Follow us on Twitter at Eddie Burback and at Gus Buckets. That's my Twitter handle, just so you know. And we'll ask us your preguntas or questions or little disagreements. So we're going hot off the presses mode, Eddie. We've been fine, and we're just seeing what the top responses are here. We'll see what folks have said here. All right, at Monopoly Pringle again. Not previewing any of these. Who knows if it'll be float or sink or swim. At Monopoly Pringle says, I told my friends I thought that blonde is pretty much yellow. They disagreed and said it's clearly a tan. I feel pretty confident blonde is on a white, yellow, light orange spectrum. Am I wrong?
I feel like this is one of those where it's like you're both kind of right and there's not really an argument here. I mean, I guess you could say like, because if you were to put it like that, like blonde on a color block, maybe it would be a little bit closer to, it depends on the blonde. This is, you know what I mean? This feels like I would think of it as more of a yellow, but if I wouldn't have an argument over it for sure.
I would say it's a yellow, and then I would just distance yourself from these friends just to be safe.
For sure, cartoon-wise, it's just yellow. Like when it's drawn in a cartoon, it's absolutely just a yellow.
That's a good point. Yeah, I would agree with that then. Either way, though, let it ruin your friendship. Just get ahead of it. At It's Gray says, my boyfriend thinks a cat could beat a raccoon in a fight, but I think it'd be a tie. What do you think?
I don't know.
I feel like a cat would fuck up a raccoon. Like bad.
You think, though? Because I feel like raccoons could really scrap it, you know?
Like, raccoons are some just rat bastard sons of bitches, but, like, cats have got, like, think of the fucking dexterity and speed of cats. But wait a minute, raccoons live in trees. They can climb trees and get out of them.
Yeah, and also, have you ever seen, like, a house cat kill anything bigger than, like, a mouse? Do they kill rabbits ever or anything?
Yeah, rabbits, squirrels, chipmunks, all the time.
Okay. I'm not a cat owner, so I wouldn't know. But do you think... I don't know about a raccoon, man. The thing is, it would definitely be a fight, for sure.
It would certainly be a fight. Yeah, that's yeah. I'm going to go fucking cat on this.
But I'm going to go raccoon.
So, I just don't know. And that's the thing, is we can't even test that, because then it's just like, what are we going to have, like a cock fighting or a cat fighting?
Yeah, I guess raccoons don't have the claw power that do they? They don't, right? Like, they don't have that kind of fierce claw power that cats have.
Well, they don't have claws. Like, they have some of them, but not nearly like those, like, retractable. I think they're just, like, little hands.
They're little hands.
Have hands?
Yeah, like that one clip of that raccoon losing sugar in that bowl. You know what I'm talking about?
I love that, dude. The cotton candy.
For people that don't know, it's cotton candy, right, where the raccoon is given cotton candy, and then it dips it in the water bowl, and it disappears, and you watch an animal just have an existential crisis of, like, what just happened to my food? I don't understand what happened.
God damn. You know what I think, though, is if it was just raw-to-raw, hand-to-hand combat, obviously a cat. Hand to paw, I guess, hand to claw.
We talking boxing gloves on or off?
we're talking off. This is definitely a street fight. It's UFC division. But knowing that raccoons have hands, they could theoretically accurately wield smaller, to-scale representations of real-world guns and knives.
We weren't thinking about raccoon desert eagles, and they'll win that fight instantly.
You don't ever just whip out your raccoon deagle?
This is also one thing I would love to classify as just a very middle of the road question that is just like we don't know.
All right, I got a bop here. At J White XVI. That's a Roman numeral, but I said the letters. They say, hey, here's an interesting question. You have the ability to hijack any one person's dream for one night. You're the director, and the budget is infinite. Whose dream are you hijacking, and what happens in the dream?
Oh, dude.
Oh, man.
Oh, instantly. I'm gonna hijack Bezos's dreams and convince him that he has to give me like $1 billion.
That's a good idea.
Like, I'm really gonna scare him. And I feel like everyone's we're all okay with that. I can terrify Jeff Bezos, and that's all right. Nobody's gonna be like, hey, not Jeff. Like, he's too precious.
Yeah, come on. Look at his sweet little mug. He loves the world.
You know what I would do? I would give him an exact Christmas Carol dream, and I would make it feel so fucking real that he'd be like, it has to be real. You know what I mean? Like, it would be so in depth with his life, whatever fucking, I guess Ghost Christmas Past is something having to do with his divorce or some shit. I don't care. And then the future is like, if you didn't give Eddie Burback $1 billion, $1 billion's too low. I'm aiming for half of his money.
Half his money?
Listen, he doesn't fucking need it. What is he doing? Buying a mega yacht or some shit? Trying to own the world? I would give away most of it right away.
Good.
I wouldn't even keep $1 billion. I just fucking give it back to everybody, because fuck Bezos. He's hoarding all the wealth. And also he's not paying taxes, or at least Amazon isn't. But so like, I'm gonna, at least the future, there will be a Bezos grave, and the ghost will go, this will be you if you don't give Eddie Burback half of your wealth. And I'm gonna scare the shit out of him.
Give him the lamest grave either, too. Just a shitty, like, in-the-ground headstone and spell his name wrong, you know?
Yeah. Here's my equally as influential dream that I would do. I would hijack Tim Allen's dream and make him a dream in depth of the Toy Story where he's Buzz Lightyear just to fuck with him.
Oh, my God.
But, like weird shit, you know?
Like, start the dream where you are... Because, again, in the parameters here, you have an infinite budget, and you can technically do anything with the dream. I assume that you could falsify the duration of the dream too. So if you started as Tim Allen and had him being like, you know what, it's been a while, think I'll try a little coke again, and then he goes into the Buzz Lightyear world. Think of how he would own Star Command. Holy shit.
If we can do the duration, dude, I'm putting Bezos in the Christmas Carol dream for like 4 years, dude.
Well, dude, that's just the thing, though, is if you really, like, if you actually were able to synthesize the duration of it, I bet that you could, like, fully fuck with him to the point where you could, even if it was devoid of a Christmas Carol thing, make it seem like he was in an infinite loop where he kept waking up and then it was still a nightmare, and all those nightmare scenarios were like, if you don't divest the fucking vast majority of your wealth back into social programs and shit, you're gonna fucking be stuck here forever. Dude, you're gonna have one chance.
Here's exactly what we do, is we put Bezos in a Groundhog Day of being a homeless person.
Oh,
That's what we do. He can learn the lesson himself until he learns, well, first he's got to learn to give back, but he's also got, and if there's people coming in being like, it's his right to keep, whatever, I would give the money away, so I don't give a shit. But like, he has to learn not only to be more generous, but he has to also learn to fall in love.
Oh no!
We are also giving him something. You know what I mean? He has to learn to love. I don't know who it's gonna be. He can pick, but only when he even though he'll spend the first probably 100 years in there begging, and then he'll start doing good deeds for other people, and he'll be like, I don't understand what happened. And then after he spends more and more time, he'll be giving back, and he'll also fall in love. And then who knows what happens when he wakes up? Probably literally nothing, and he'd just be happy he's him again. But who knows? It could be good.
It could be good, dude. Can you... I'm trying to think on a way less grand scale. If you actually had the ability to do that, do you think that you could go in and, again, with the illusion of time, like, teach Jeff Bezos in a dream through just repetitive, really slow tutorials? Do you think you could give him all of the information that he could have to wake up and then immediately do a kickflip? I mean, maybe, right? Like, if you were just, like, if it was hours and hours of the dream, and it's just like, okay,
Wait
Jeff,
a minute.
it's me, Eddie, Jeff, do this, now do that again. And if he was just kick flipping accurately the whole dream, you got to think that you'd wake up and be like, honey, give me a skateboard, buy me a skateboard, quick.
I
Probably
changed
do it.
my whole answer. Fuck helping the world. I want to teach myself how to do a kickflip in my dream.
Ooh,
no wasted time. I immediately wake up, I do a kickflip, and I land it, and I go, it was all worth it. All of it was worth it.
Eddie, I just had the dumbest thought, and I was not even trying to do it as a bit, but it was a bit on the bit. I was like, as long as you're doing that in your dream, can you teach me how to kickflip too?
You know what, Gus? Abso-fucking-lutely, I will teach you how to do a kickflip.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Hold on. We have to think of more dreams. This is like one of my favorite questions we've ever gotten.
This is a bop here.
Okay, then, like, what would you do? Okay. One of our friends, you get to do something generous, and one of our friends, you have to do something to fuck with him. It can be the same person.
Okay.
I want one dream where every time Jakey sits down to film, his yoga ball pops, and he just and he keeps waking up and trying, and every time, the second he sits down, just right on the ground.
You know, what I like about that, too, is it would seem like it would happen so often in the dream that he would, for the rest of his life, be second-guessing, like, did that actually used to happen as my yoga ball was popping all the time? Or what the fuck?
He'd never be comfortable on that ball ever again.
Oh, my God.
He'd roll a little, but then, I don't know, to help Jakey, I would find one of Jakey's old games that should bang videos, and I would give him that game in the dream.
That's a really good, just gift it to him and have it be like a factory sealed special edition.
And
just
you know
like
what I'll say?
Brand new.
I'll go, Jakey, you're in a dream. Play this as long as you want. It's the last time you'll ever get to do it. I'm out. And then he gets to choose. But then every time he sits down to play, his chair breaks.
Oh, dude.
No,
it's
not actually
blend.
that bit. I'm trying to think. What would be... Oh, I know what I'd do for you.
What?
Not putting you in danger. I would make you one of the Lord of the Rings characters.
Thank you, dude.
You're welcome, dude.
I'm literally watching those movies right now again.
It's the holiday season. I know it. It's the time.
You have to fucking do it. And that's the thing. I'm so stoked. The 4K releases finally came out, and Peter Jackson actually was involved in remastering them.
Cool.
And one really interesting thing that they did was they didn't change the actual visual effects of the original one, but in a good way, and I've heard back from people that it was a fantastic final product, these 4K releases of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, is what he has done with both of the trilogies is he has taken the visuals and the whole like kind of art style and even the filmic look of it and stuff and has made them appear to now be shot in the same time. Like it's all
cool.
one just big story, which is like yay for Hobbit, but concerning for Lord of the Rings going into it. But it ended up working out, apparently, so
hell yeah.
Fucking moi.
I would, wait, so then, do I make you a new character? Like, do you get to still be kind of a version of yourself, and then you're, like, along for the ride? Or would you prefer to be one of the characters?
Oh,
Bro, what if
man.
I thought I was doing you a favor and I made you Gollum? Like, I was like, it's your favorite movie.
That's like the grandma buying you, like you're like, hey, I want Call of Duty. I got the Solitaire on a CD for you for Christmas. Oh, great, thanks. Yeah,
dude. Oh man, that would be fucking awful. I'm like, it's your favorite moment. You're literally falling into the volcano.
Look, you're almost grabbing the ring. Look, you're so close. It's a good time. Thank you. What do you say? Thank you, Eddie.
Oh my god. I think I'm out of dream stuff, but I feel like there's just endless possibilities of ways to fuck with people.
I know what I would do to you.
What? Wait, to fuck with me or a good
to fuck
thing?
with you. I know what I'd do to fuck with you. So I would have, again, with the dissolvation of time, I would have an entire lifetime go by, or at least the last 3 years of you reliving key pivotal points in like just your life, but yikes is gonna be called yipes.
Oh,
and then you're gonna wake up and you're like, what the fuck was this yipes? Why would I call it yipes?
Wait, so then do I get Do I get info on my future pretty much? Like for all that, it's just the name is different.
It's just that the name is different, and you're really concerned because it really is as if you woke up one day and then it's just like your brand was different, and you're like, what the I have a whole lifetime's worth of memories of yipes.
Yeah,
the fucking sign. Oh.
Speaking of merch stuff, by the way, I forgot to mention again in this, we have podcast merch, GusandEddy.com. If you missed last week's episode, and that's where it is. And if this is in a fucking 2 months when the store's closed, sorry, you know.
I'm unsawing my way through your living room. I'm going, sorry, you can't have this. I'm drilling into your home.
Silent night. That was a great question. Who asked that one?
Oh, man, let's thank him again. That was Jake White. J White XVII. That was a bop. Thank you so much.
I might think of more during this episode. That's just a fun one.
That is a really fun one. Also, by the way, too, I just checked out the subreddit right now. I didn't see, we said on the last episode that we were going to look through theme park ride ideas. But guys, I'm going to be real. I'm sorting by top of the week, and I'm just not seeing them. So if you guys have any more theme park ride ideas, I mean, let us know. But, oh, what the frick?
Dude, I have one final torture nightmare dream, and it's a little bit pandering to our podcast memes, but I think it's a good one.
Please.
You make the post office guy wake up, and he literally works at a storage facility called the post office.
Oh my God.
It's nothing but a storage unit. That's all he has. I'll capitalize on a podcast meme again. I'll put you in the fucking book, dude.
Oh my God. Wait, you put me in the book?
I'll put you in the book.
Oh, dude, thank you.
Front page,
so sweet.
Front page, Gus page. You're eating just a block of mozzarella right there, smiling.
Oh my God, it would be a dream come true to be in an educational children's cheese-themed book. God dang it.
All right, we're going on to the next question.
All right, Eddie, we're a little more than halfway through right now. What do you say we perhaps consider opening up some
at the end there. Just getting a little fancy. I'm getting a little fancy.
Accent. It's the Christmas season.
Sometimes I like to get a little fancy. That's all I'm saying.
It's whatever. The thing is, again, does not need repeating. We do like having fun around here. It's the case. Just the case. All right, guys. Okay, I can't fucking believe the package I just opened, Eddie.
What? Okay, that was a big shift. What's going on?
Speak of the devil, we got a little piece of literature here.
Wait, did you just open an Extra Cheese Please book?
Nope, I opened a Seed Soil Sun.
I love how people just keep torturing you and sending those
Why
in, dude.
the fuck? I'm not in this book! I know, don't hurt my feelings!
So again, Sven and Thor are in that. Is Hani in that book?
No, she's not. Look, there's my brothers, Sven and Thor. Sven blue shirt. I'm holding up the camera. Fuck you, audio listeners. Sven blue shirt, Thor red shirt. Huh? God damn it. As if I can't fucking escape this reality here.
Yeah, you know. I wish that you were told that you were in the book at some point more definitively that we could capture, because then we could hold another trial, but there's just not enough evidence up in the air to have another trial.
You're exactly right. It would just be a fucking definite kangaroo court even going into it. Absolutely, guys. Like, we would love to do another trial when the time is right, but it's got to be something huge. And this is not a kangaroo court, like I always say. Mm-hmm. So we're not just gonna hold it of like, oh, cat or raccoon, which one? You know what I mean? It's got to be something real. So it might be 3 years down the line, but who knows? Maybe the court will come back. Who knows? That's all I'm saying. I would liken the court of Honorable Judge Burback and the Johnson trials here to the wardrobe from Narnia, where you can't go looking for it because it'll never appear. Exactly. But when the time is right, it will make itself apparent to you. Look at Sven holding these dumb fucking tomatoes. He doesn't even look hot in his book. So dumb. Did you say he doesn't even look? He's like a little boy in that book, right? Yeah, oops. I didn't know how to work my way out of that one. Just oops, and then we'll move on. Yep, you're right. Whoopsie, okay. Whoopies. All right, anyway, here, I'll open one more little piece here that's not this diseased, disgusting display of inaccuracies and lies. I don't even know who the fuck sent this to me. Amazon Fulfillment Service. Fucking Bezos, I bet, dude. He heard about your dream shit. He's like, I gotta get these boys where it hurts.
It's gonna be a check. It's gonna be a check for $15 billion.
Oh my god, dude. I'd open it. Ugh. Tear here. I'm trying to tear here. This is a giant box, and it comes to us from Atlanta, Georgia. From our boy, Jimmy.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Where's a knife when you need one? That's kind of our whole fucking thing. Ugh. Oh, Jimmy, this is a goddamn war bunker. I'll get it. 2 of 3 pieces of tape. Also, guys, again, bears repeating. Don't send us any mail yet. Still going through the stack. No worries.
Also, can I say, now that, you know, if you guys have been living under a rock, there's much more positive vaccine news. Again, the reason that we don't do this show in person is because Gus and I have our own separate kind of bubble stuff we have to deal with, and we want to make sure we're not helping the spread at all. So, for real, dude, the second a vaccine takes effect in our bodies, we're doing the podcast that week. Like, it's
no doubt,
immediate. Yes. And so just, it's looking like, hopefully, that'll be within the first half or right after the first half of next year. So that's when we'll have mail again. That's when we'll have stupid, dumb shows with fun guests and stuff. And so it looks like we kind of know maybe when we're coming back.
It feels like home stretch. I'm super fucking stoked.
Yeah, the thing is, again, it's because of our roots. We started doing the podcast over Skype. It's why we can do it like this. And they're still fucking bangers. I'll say it.
The best fucking podcast out there. We have never missed. Hit or miss, I guess I never miss. Huh?
We've never missed once. Oh, what about the time where you miss a week? Is the podcast bi-weekly now? No. There's just a pandemic, and there's some things going on. So we'll try and be better. Sorry. We know you like this show. I'm sorry. Fuck, Mom. Come on.
It really has been, your mom has been the source of most of these comments. I've been tracking a lot of these comments back, and they're all shell accounts of hers.
Dude, when we had too much stuff going on a week and a half ago, she hit me with a bat, cracked me in the back of the head. That's not true. I'm sorry.
Okay, Eddie, so I just opened this package, by the way. And this is a great example of some of the neglect. And it's okay in this sense. It's less unokay in this sense. So I remembered definitely last year that I did a meme at the Arby's Twitter account, and somebody from Arby's Twitter said, "Hey Gus, we're gonna send you some meat sweats." And I was like,
"Oh,
okay."
yeah.
And I opened this package, and it's from Arby's. This is a package from Arby's. I just thought it was like one of the boys sending it in, because it's like a regular reused box. And it's a guy just hand wrote with a Sharpie on here. So I just assumed like that was, an individual, not a company. But we have a letter from Arby's today.
Okay.
Hey, let's Gus and Eddie, as a token of our esteem, we want
Wait, does it say and Eddie?
It doesn't. It doesn't, Eddie. I added that to try to make you feel better. I could tell that was a little white lie to make me feel better. That's okay. Go on. But if it makes you feel any better, he spelled my name exceptionally wrong, and he literally spelled my name Gose, which if you're trying to spell goose, maybe. But
Arby's has got to know that hurts your feelings.
It hurt my feeling. Oh wait, that was probably the fucking bit. Oh my god, this is like I'm coming. It feels like I'm in a movie where I have amnesia and I'm piecing together all the clues of some shit. Because I saw the meat things, I was like, oh, these look like sweatpants with meat. The meat sweats thing. It's Arby's. Oh my god, it's a letter from Arby's in here. And then I was like, I'm pretty sure I was joking about it, because I remember I go into multiple Arby's and they would always spell my name wrong on the order ticket. You remember that?
Oh, okay.
Boys, I'd go to multiple locations, I'd give them my name, and they would spell Gus with 2 S's. So maybe that guy's doing this bit, or he just misspelled my name. As a token of our esteem, we want to send you a pair of our finest meat sweats. We hope this proves once and for all that you can, in fact, trust us. Say hi to the boys, Arby's. Arby's!
Okay. I would like... can I make my final Arby's address?
Yes.
Somebody please record this bit and put it on Twitter and address it to Arby's. Hello, Arby's. About a year ago or sometime, you decided to send my boy Gus, Tony cut to Gus wave, some meat sweats. Did I tweet at you and give you attention so you would turn around and send me stuff? No. But Arby's, I'm giving you the opportunity to send me better stuff than you sent my friend Gus. Gus, you received some meat sweats, and that's correct?
Yes, I have some meat sweats.
Arby's, for absolutely no reason at all, I am now putting it on you to send me something better than that. And I didn't ask for it, but now I am. And that is my address to Arby's, thank you.
It needs to be polyester Arby's meat sweats or better. That's the bar.
Yeah, and so, that could be, it could be more. There could be double the meat sweats. It could be, I don't know, a car. Arby's, it could be a car. Arby's, do you want to give me a car?
Give him a Carby's. It's just a meatmobile.
Arby's, give me a Carby's.
Carby's meatmobile. Let's go, boys. All right, the ball is in your court. The meat is in your sandwich, Arby's. Mm-hmm. What are you going to do about it? You know what? There's a little treat in here. I'm going to just freaking give it away to the boys. All right, guys, this is Max Mofo flashing the Pokemon code. Who wants a fucking Arby's gift card? Here's the number, 3086-5000-0002-5262-149. That's every number on the back in that order. Somebody's going to get a whole lot of friggin' meats this year. Love you, boys.
Somebody's going to get a roast beef that is so fine and okay. I actually have straight up never eaten at Arby's once in my life.
Have you actually not eaten? I don't want to be the guy that does that thing, but I'm kind of surprised that you haven't eaten there. It's pretty tasty.
It's always around, but I've never been like, could really use a roast beef sandwich right now from Arby's. Yeah. Because I feel like if I'm having one, I'm using I'm making one, at my place or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. You told me it was always pretty good. I've never had it.
Exactly. I've always enjoyed it, and I do not say this to try to kiss their ass because they just sent me some polyester meat pants. But I really enjoy Arby's, and I think that they actually have one of the better fast food deals. Again, it sounds like I'm fucking doing an ad read. I'm not. They've never sponsored us. But if you go there, in the early to mid-afternoon, you can get, any of their sliders and any, medium fries and, a drink or cookies and shit is, $1 or something. It's so fucking cheap. And I really like them. They're really tasty. But anyway, that's not a sponsor. Pee-pee, poo-poo, muddy the waters. Boom, there's your meat sweats.
Yeah, we're deliberately saying right now that might sound like a good deal, but do not get Arby's because of this. Do not do it. We were not paid. Unless they give me a car, and then I'll tell you I'll tell you guys to eat as much Arby's as I possibly can. I won't shut the fuck up about it. I mean, then I'll say I've been eating there for 20 years. I'll tell them, I'll lie right away. I'll be caught in the lie here. I will lie in a future podcast if they give me a car.
We'll keep this clip up, actually.
Yeah, no, I won't even. Someone will be like, what about when you said this? That wasn't me.
I didn't fucking do that.
That's all you have to do in this day and age is just be like, I didn't say that. Sorry. Bye-bye.
Isn't that great? You could have someone just having proof in front of you, and you'd be like, nah,
that's not real. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, I guess. I mean, it's kind of a end of the road here. Anyway,
walk up to somebody. Mail!
What were you saying,
I was going to say, walk up to somebody, drop a bowling ball on their foot. Ow, you dropped a bowling ball on your foot. No, I didn't. You did.
See?
Can you disagree with me? Because that's my opinion.
That's just it. It's reality now.
You have your opinion, I have mine. And so I'm just going to go about my day.
How many times a day do you have that exact conversation? You just walk around dropping bowling balls on people?
Dude, I mean, sorry, I don't do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? I winked at the camera if you couldn't see, obviously.
I could feel it, though. I could hear your eyelids going...
Oh no. The second I heard that concept, I didn't want to hear the noise.
Alright, I got a little friggin' pregunta here, guys.
Let's hear it.
Dog's barking. Got a little bit of a package, I think. I'm looking down. Oh my god. Oh, okay. At Space Ghoul. Disagreement. My friend eats lemon slices from drinks with the skin on and thinks it's fine. I find it harrowing. Help. Ooh.
Huh. If your friend, here's my immediate take. If your friend is like really making a show of it, and let's say this is pre-COVID and you're in a restaurant and they're just doing it and they like talk about it, then that's kind of weird. But honestly, it's like however anyone wants to eat anything, as long as it's not like truly fucking damaging or like, you know what I mean? If they do it kind of privately, I get it. But
I hear the details of this, and whether or not, I don't know this person, but my assumption is to put it in the same basket as the grass eater Tinder date and be like, I think you're doing that for attention.
Yeah, because it's like, who the fuck is going to just like... And also, I'm assuming if they pop it in their mouth, that's different. But I'm picturing somebody like taking a bite and being like, it's actually not that bad. And it's like, even saying that, yes, it is. So don't try and tell me that it's not. I still think about that Tinder. For people that don't know or listen to that episode, we had a listener who went on a Tinder date, and the guy just started eating grass and was saying that it's not bad for you, which it is, and don't eat grass. And I still think about that. I still think, because some people were like, yeah, I think he was, put up to it by like a friend. Also, that'd be fucking weird. Like, imagine before when I was single, if you were like, hey, eat grass on that date. And I was like, yeah, dude, that'd be so fun. Like, what the fuck? Who does that?
I know. I don't know. I wish you the best, but no lemon rinds for me, guy. Come on.
Not for us, but if you're doing it discreetly and it's not bothering anyone and you just like the taste, whatever. But if anybody makes a show out of anything while you're eating, it's like, can you just let me enjoy like my meal?
Put your money where your mouth is. Do that shit in private. Put your lemons where your lips are in private. There you go. We got to do this year's version of this, Eddie. It's the friggin' Christmas season. Ask at Phineas Film says favorite Christmas songs.
Oh man. We had a discussion about this last year. I think one of the most iconic ones has obviously become Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. I don't think it's my favorite, but it has become one of the most iconic ones, especially in the last 10 years. It's kind of like, and also she markets it perfectly every year.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, Christmas season starts and she's marketing it again because she's fucking banking in cash. I don't know, man. There's a lot of them. Favorite ones? I don't really know, because what I generally like is just hearing, while I play video games during the Christmas season, it in the background, and so I'm usually not like, ooh, this song. It's like, I just kind of think of it as all the same, even though I like more songs than others, you know what I mean?
That's a good point, yeah. Like, if I'm hearing you correctly, almost every fucking song is just in this basket of, like, enjoyable white noise ambiance Christmas shit that I like hearing come on, that I'm not really focusing in on.
And Tony made a good point, and I think you would agree as well, is like, I don't have the hate for it that other people do. It's like every Christmas season, Santa Baby starts, like the original, and you're like, oh, right, that's another Christmas song. And by the time it ends, you're like, fuck, man, I forgot how annoying this thing was.
Dude, here's the fucking worst ones, is Santa Baby.
Absolutely.
I can't do... All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth.
Yep, and we're talking about the original versions, especially because I've heard newer Santa Babies that are fine.
Yes,
but it's
totally fine.
If you're saying fucking ba-boopy doop in that fucking song, I'm gonna ba-boopy doop myself in the head. I'm out, dude.
That's fucking terrible. My mom also detests, and I dislike it, but she hates it to a level that it's hilarious, is Feliz Navidad.
Tony hates he doesn't hate it, but Tony's like, I'd rather skip it.
My mom will non-jokingly go on a warpath if that song comes. She'll be like, shh, turn that off. Like, we'll turn it on to, like, bother her, and she'll be like, I do not want to hear it. And what she doesn't realize is because we get such a salacious reaction from her, we'll keep doing it. But at the same time, okay, but she do be hating that Feliz Navidad, though. You know what I mean?
Well,
she also
I
hates
get it,
Christmas
though.
shoes.
Oh, she hates what? Oh, Christmas shoes.
Fuck
dude,
that song.
If there's one, I change any of my dream answers. Whoever the fuck wrote Christmas Shoes, I would tell them that the day before they wrote it, that they'd instantly die if they ever wrote it down and sang it. Dude, do you remember when that fucking song came out and every basic person was like, oh my god, it's so sad. Fuck the Christmas Shoes. I hope every character in that song just dropped dead.
Yeah.
Wait, they're not based off real people, right?
Wait, are they? Somebody look it up. Boys, write us back on the piece of paper why
if they're based off real people, I don't mean that.
But if
they're
they
fictional
are
characters, oh, Dude, if for people that don't know, is the song named technically Christmas Shoes?
It's
What's
called Christmas. Oh yeah, it's called like Gifts from My Mom or something. Here,
what's the exact? Yeah, you looking it up?
Christmas Shoes. New song, Christmas Shoes. Dude, okay. Wait, Eddie, do you have your phone on you right now?
Yeah, what's up?
I've never seen the lead singer of it, but just Google the phrase Christmas Shoes and see the top Vivo answer of that guy. Mm-hmm. I'm not even going to put it in your head. I totally thought it was this person. Who'd you think that image was?
Whoa, wait, hold on. It looks a bit like Joe Rogan.
That is exactly what I was. Yeah, I was like, is that fucking Joe Rogan singing Christmas Shoes?
Can you screenshot that and send it in the Discord right now so Tony can put it up?
Yeah. All right, Tony, here it is.
Is there like a Wikipedia page for Christmas Shoes where it's like based off something? Because then, let's see. Christmas Shoes was released as a bonus track of, okay. I'm seeing if there's like a backstory. Criticism. There's a criticism area of Christmas Shoes.
Good. It just. What if it just says this song fucking sucks?
It's on worst Christmas song list. That's why it's there.
Good.
And dude, it's just the fact that it's so obviously trying to tug at people's heartstrings to sell a Christmas song. Mm-hmm. You know, and for people that don't know, it's the one about it's a dad desperately wants to buy Christmas shoes, right? Is it his dying mother?
I think
like not
so.
Christmas shoes, but shoes for Christmas, right? I haven't listened to it in years because I hate it so much.
So I'm literally looking at the lyrics. I guess there's a little boy and he's got a pair of shoes and he's at the cash register.
Right. Oh, I forgot it's a little boy. Yeah.
I want to buy these shoes for my mama. The shoes are just her size. Hurry, hurry. Okay, so his mom is dying and this kid is going to a store buying shoes for her, which again is horrible and is real. But why do we need a Christmas song about this?
I don't need to hear that shit when I'm just like trying to play Call of Duty and get in the Christmas mood. And that's the thing, it's on none of these playlists. I don't hear it anymore, but the year it came out and the 3 years after, dude. Oh my god, I fucking hated that shit.
It is just way too fucking much. I can't stand it. I honestly, here's my top 3 Christmas songs. I know mine. Mine are the Please Come Home for Christmas by the Eagles, you know?
Uh-huh.
There's that one. It's Aspen Glow by John Denver, and it is the classic Nat King Cole Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on Open Fire.
Yeah,
those are the big 3, baby.
Absolute classic. There you go. I'll say especially we're definitely going to have our annual Christmas episode whatever fucking week that is. But you want to hit another Pregunta then?
Yeah, guy at Lean Mean Korean says, hey, what's your go-to animated series that you can endlessly rewatch?
I think... Well, I don't know about endlessly rewatch. Still, it's very known on the podcast that my favorite animated show ever is almost definitely Avatar: The Last Airbender. But I don't know. I don't know if there's an animated show I rewatch. Animated movie, I could watch Pixar movies forever.
Especially Toy Story, I think. I could fucking watch Toy Story 1,000 times. I'd never get sick of it.
Anytime the opening credits roll for Monsters, Inc., I just feel like a kid again. Yes. I love that. The last boys trip, Yumi, Sven, Tony, and I almost said, and Gus, all of us, we watched it together, didn't we?
We did watch it together. Yeah, that was super fun.
Good memory. Yeah, I don't know about an animated show that I don't really rewatch animated shows. I honestly have been I feel like a lot of the ones that I used to rewatch a ton, I've kind of just stopped. I don't really watch. I love Sunny, but I've seen it fucking 20 times through, so I haven't watched it in a while. I do owe it a rewatch, but I don't know. I don't know if there is one for me that's animated that I always rewatch.
I think for me, it would probably be over the course of my entire life. Honestly, Family Guy is kind of such a safe default in a lot of social or even personal settings of do you want something light to watch? Throw it on. I really liked Family Guy stuff. I was talking to you a little bit ago on the podcast too. I have been so floored and just in love with the old Simpsons shit that I've been watching in the last few weeks on Disney Plus. I've always been aware of The Simpsons, and I've always been, you catch intermittent episodes coming up and stuff, but I would never really watch all of them. So we're watching seasons 1 through 9, hitting every episode, and I know it's the trope, and I know that this is not a profound realization, and I'm pissing into a pond here in terms of an opinion, but oh my god, it is like every episode of these season after season is a classic, is a fucking banger. Like, there's no weak points at all. It's weird. And especially, like, I've played so much, like, Hit and Run as a kid, Simpsons Hit and Run, which is still to this day one of my favorite games of all time. And when I played it at the time, I still, like, knew all of the people and the characters and the names and their relationships to each other in town. Like, I got that. But, you know, all the different special costumes and vehicles and references and gags. And it's, like, now, I know Hit and Run so well. But it's I'll throw on an episode of The Simpsons, and it is literally every single episode. There is a minimum of one of the references that I've seen in Hit and Run, where I'm like, oh, that's where that's from. And it's literally like, well, I'll tell Sabrina, like, okay, what's this one going to be? And it'll be like, oh, Mr. Frank's rocket car. Oh, well, that's fucking cool. That's cool. I guess Professor Frank, but...
On that topic, because I never watched... Really, I just like kind of, I feel like missed The Simpsons, and I have been meaning to like give it a chance. But with you saying of going back and rewatching, I actually do have an answer. I can always watch an episode between 1 through 3 for the seasons of SpongeBob.
Oh, yes!
That is, I think, absolutely, those are, like, the perfect rewatch animated episodes of something. Like, I was talking with Tony about it, and sorry, if you want to talk about more about Simpsons, I don't want to just, like, fucking sidestep to the... The older I get, I, like, don't understand how the marching band episode of SpongeBob is as funny as it is. And it's like, you know, the whole Bubble Bowl episode. Like, it's just so... Like, the fact that they thought of doing the ending of the Bubble Bowl is so fucking hilarious to me. And that whole episode leading up to that point is just still, it gets funnier as I'm an adult. And it's just like, God damn, man. Seasons 1 through 3 of SpongeBob are so fucking good.
It's so tight, too, especially when you really think of, like, the comedy writing of it, of having, like, these S-tier jokes of those seasons of SpongeBob or Simpsons, but especially, like, Band Geeks and stuff, and those first 3, like, it is every 10 seconds there's a top-tier joke, and it lasts the whole fucking episode. It's really astonishing to watch.
And that's where I don't really even blame later seasons of SpongeBob for not being as good, because it's like, how, if you're a different group of people, do you make that? Because it's like, I think it really is like, I mean, it's why it's Universal is such a big meme. It's why it took off as a big show. Like, we all love it still. It's not even like something with The Office where people started to say that it was like basic because a bunch of people watched it. SpongeBob's like the Universal one where everyone loves it and nobody hates it because it's popular. It's really weird.
Yeah, I would kill to ever be able to put something out into the cultural zeitgeist that has that kind of tone, where it is truthfully, like, so common and so covered and loved by everybody, but not even remotely considered of, like, ugh, fucking just everybody likes this dumb show. Like, it's like the comedy nerds like it, your fucking aunt likes it, the kid you went to high school with likes it. Everybody fucking likes that kind of stuff. The Office, SpongeBob, Simpsons shit. I love that kind of stuff.
Dude, I would kill to be in the writer's room of them, even for the Mr. Krabs robot episode, just hearing people riff the Bee Boo Boo Bop phone call. It's like, it's so stupid, and I love it so much. It's just like, God damn. I wonder what the influence of something like SpongeBob had on our entire generation, like, comedic taste, obviously. You know, it's like, that had to have been so influential on what we all find funny. And that's why I think it still works for memes. So that's definitely, I feel like, my answer of, like, that's the animated show. It's like the one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I might have to even change out Family Guy and go to that, but it just, I've probably seen every fucking episode of the first 3 seasons minimum of 50 times in my life.
And it doesn't, and then every time I think of it, I go, oh, great for a rewatch. And the movie was their finale of that group of people making it, and the movie is fucking fantastic. It's so good. It is.
You know what I was thinking of in a similar vein was I was reading some discussion on Reddit today about, like, both the SpongeBob movie and especially the Simpsons movie, and this is not just my pivot back here, but people were talking about the all-out, like, advertising campaign, especially of the Simpsons movie right before it came out.
Yeah, dude, I watched the Simpsons movie and I didn't even watch the Simpsons. It was just like everyone was talking about it, and I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot.
And, like, I totally forgot about that. Like, once everyone was, like, laying out the examples in, like, this Reddit thread of, like, hey, you remember they, like, made a bunch of Krusty Burgers and they changed a bunch of, like, 7-Elevens into Quickie Marts and shit, and then they were Homer's Donuts were everywhere, and then there was, I don't know if they were doing Butterfinger, like, the collaboration shit around the time of the Simpsons movie, but it felt so weird, and especially for an IP like that at the time had been on the fucking air for, what, at least 15 years. When was that, 2007 that it came out? I think. And then
wait,
like
the movie. Yeah. Because I think I was in 6th grade, which was like I don't remember the exact year, but it's between 2007 and 2009 for sure.
Yeah, but it's so weird where it just was like, everyone, like, culturally, it seemed like, look at this, there's the movie, here's the final product kind of thing. Like, it was just so cool and overwhelming. And when's the last time a big ad campaign has come through for, like, a movie or a TV show or something like that is really, like, hitting all the different fronts and merchandising and industries and shit? I can't think of another big one in recent years.
Probably Rick and Morty, like, when they had the
That's a great
Rick
example.
and Morty mobile going around and shit like that. One thing, and I'm sure I'm speaking to everybody who was a kid when we were kids, all of us were begging for Krusty Krab fast food chains. Like, every kid was like, wouldn't it be so cool if they made the Krusty Krab? And I think they, like, tried it in, like, a different country. How did that never become a thing? It's literally about selling a good burger.
You know what I honestly do not fucking get? And it transcends even the Krusty Krab one, which might be the best possible example of a missed
It's hard
opportunity.
to do, I get it, because the building is hard to do. But even if they half-assed it, I feel like kids would still go.
That's the thing, is it's... The name in and of itself is going to sell burgers like fucking nuts. No one would ever not be going there. It'd be flooded. And seriously, though, when you think about it, how many people have actually really tried to do it or found some success? I think Bubba Gump, and that's the end of the fucking list right there.
I think that's the only one, right?
Like, why are there no... Like, try a non-limited run Krusty Burger or a fucking Krusty Krab or a permanent Los Pollos Hermanos or something like that. Like, how are there not... Like, Binging with Babish is shining a perfect spotlight on, oh my god, people are really fucking interested in these fictional food franchises and menus items and shit. And especially when they're, like, staple ones. Like, the Krusty Krab has been relevant for 20 years. It'll be relevant fucking 50 years down the future. I completely believe that people will be aware of that kind of terminology and all this SpongeBob shit. Fucking make a restaurant.
While you're saying that, I looked up fictional restaurants that became real. One, this list should not include Disney park restaurants because it's like, or like the Three Broomsticks from Universal. That doesn't count.
That's stupid.
Apparently there was a Bluth's frozen banana stand. Obviously Bubba Gump. Bluth's frozen banana stand would be a stand, though. Looks like there was a Krusty Burger in Moe's Tavern, but I think nope, that's at Universal. That doesn't count. They tried it looks like they tried a Good Burger in Manhattan.
They tried a Good Burger? Was
the restaurant's gone, but Good Burger began serving real-life Good Burgers in Manhattan in 2005. It wasn't officially linked to Nickelodeon. Then fuck you. That doesn't count.
Oh, yeah.
They tried a Cheers bar. Pizza. Wait, there was a real life Pizza Planet. Oh, Disneyland Paris. That doesn't count.
Why did? Honestly though, why the fuck? Because it really seems like, unless I'm missing something, are people even really trying to do that? Because
no,
that just
maybe
seems
it
like
doesn't work well. That's probably why, right? Because if there's money there, dude, have you ever eaten at a Bubba Gump Shrimp? I have not.
I've actually eaten there a couple of times, and it's kind of overwhelming because it is truthfully at that point culturally where, at least for myself personally, half the time I even hear of it or just see a sign for it, I never think, oh, Forrest Gump. I'm just like,
it's
that's
Times Square or like, I think of it as like it's in trashy touristy areas.
Yeah, exactly. Or it's at this Universal City Walk or something like that. And and I'm just like, I've eaten there, and it's like, yeah, this seafood's, I mean, it's fine. It's like a Applebee's of seafood kind of, you're going there. It's general, like, mid to high range plate stuff. But it's really strange because I've been to Bubba Gump Shrimps in multiple locations. Like, I went to the one on the Santa Monica Pier one, and I went to, down in New Orleans. I went down to one, too. And I went to the Universal one. No, I haven't gone to the Universal one. Anyway, I've been to a number of
Wait,
them.
down in New Orleans, you went to a Bubba Gump Shrimp when you were in New Orleans?
Yeah, I went down on a church mission trip in 8th grade, and we ate down there at Bubba Gump
so
Shrimp.
you didn't choose it?
No, I didn't choose it. I was along for the trip, and the adults were like, let's go to Bubba Gump Shrimp. Let's go in there.
But they were in New Orleans.
I know. I was like, okay, guys.
Why would you go to Bubba Gump Shrimp?
I mean, it's a bunch of fucking white Lutherans from Wisconsin. We're going to go. We'd
know.
go to Paris and be like, oh, look, there's a Starbucks down here. Let's get some coffee, you know?
Yeah, okay. Sorry, for a second, though, I was like, I don't remember you going as an adult, and I was like, if you chose that, I'm about to roast the shit out of you for that,
the
dude.
Dumbest fucking thing ever.
Like, holy shit.
How ridiculous would it be? Go to Italy and be like, where is the Olive Garden located? Let's get
I'm looking for Domino's.
What was really fucking strange, though, was in multiple trips to the restaurant, and maybe this is just like how they operate everywhere, but the servers came to the table and right away were like, all right, now who here has seen Forrest Gump? Who's aware of the movie? And then they started doing like fucking trivia with us about Forrest Gump at the table. And I was just like, even when I went in 8th grade, I was like, I think this movie came out at least 15 years ago. Like, this is really strange. Like, who's seen Forrest Gump? And honestly, when I went in there, I was a dumb 8th grade kid, and I still hadn't seen Forrest Gump yet. So I remember going in and being like, there's a lot of fucking Forrest Gump stuff in here. What is all that? I didn't put it together.
Because, yeah, I mean, why would you put it together if you hadn't seen it? So it's just like, I guess the owner of Bubba Gump Shrimp really likes Tom Hanks.
I was like, all right, there's a lot of Tom Hanks shit in here. But it's so strange because it is... They're really trying to have so much fucking imagery from the movies, and almost every big Bubba Gump has like a tiny gift shop at least where you can buy shirts and shot glasses and shit. And it's strange because now, and for a long time, they've clearly been more than big enough to subside off of just, hey, we're a fucking seafood restaurant. And it's strange how almost ham-fisted it seems like they're still like, Forrest Gump! But again, it's my sample size. I don't know.
I really don't. I guess maybe there is the draw of tourists who have seen Forrest Gump and then they see the sign and they're like, oh shit, like from the movie. But I never hear people do that.
Yeah,
so
and again, relative to how extraordinarily successful and culturally well-known the restaurants are, like, Forrest Gump is also a big movie and a classic.
Right.
But when you really think about those other examples of the Krusty Krabs and the fucking Better Call Saul restaurants and shit, you're like, I feel like this other shit is, like, infinitely more globally popular, but Bubba Gump Shrimp worked? What?
Yeah, and I think it's like they don't even have to nail the Krusty Krab looking like the Krusty Krab. I think everybody would like to try somebody's guess at a Krabby Patty.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be the best. Can you imagine if they didn't even really try hard in the restaurant, but they had a great burger that was the Krabby Patty?
It'd be
like that'd
be fucking great. Yeah, then you'd want a Krabby Patty, and you'd get in your head, and you'd be like, God damn, I want a goddamn Krabby Patty.
That's what I'm doing in Bezos' dream. I'm convincing him to make the Krusty Krab.
Oh, my God. That's a good one.
Also, I'm going to ask him to protect Twitch creators from the DMCA stuff, but that's a whole different story.
There you go. So is that just
we got another...
What's up? By the way, I'll pull up a little pregunta here. Is that just like a fucking minefield now where it's like, don't even try to do copyrighted music because you might just get sniped?
Dude. I know it's like really fucked up. For people that don't know, DMCA takedowns for like copyrighted music just really started hitting Twitch hard. I'm gonna keep doing Teeth Time because I have to. But if I get my fucking channel removed for Teeth Time, like I'm screwed. But who knows? You know, we'll see. We'll just try and... What I like to do is I like to not take any precautions and just hope things work out.
There you go.
So if we got another pregunta...
Frick yeah, dude. All right, off the top of the press is at Dante666. My fiance has cats at her house which have a litter box. I feel as though it should be put anywhere but where they have it. She disagrees. The place they have it is the one bathroom in the house with a shower. I feel it shouldn't be anywhere near my feet where my feet aren't clean and wet.
Wait,
so the cat box is in the only bathroom with a shower.
What I'll ask is, where do people generally put... Don't they usually put it in, like, maybe, like, the laundry room?
Is the thing.
Yeah,
again,
they put it in the bathroom where you shower, so the bathroom is just gonna, like, always kind of smell...
Even if it, like... Even if it's like seriously a closet or like a fucking cupboard would be better, even like in a pinch than a bathroom. And
no,
I'm implying by
agree.
this that it's like the only bathroom in the house with a shower. So this implies that there are still even multiple bathrooms, which would lead me to believe you're not in like a loft or something with no extra rooms.
And also,
Don't
not
put
as
in
a cat
any.
owner, do cats like accidentally get litter outside of the litter box
All the
frequently?
time! Like, even the best behaved one.
So his cold, wet feet is touching a sandy floor?
Sandy, not even
Oh.
sandy, it's like rocks, like P-rock,
Dude.
sharp shards, and there's piss and shit everywhere, and like, you can have
This
the most...
boy is right.
This person...
For sure.
Yeah, dog. Dante, I don't know. I'm sorry. Watch us wreck your marriage by just throwing this mystery Hail Mary across the country, and then you're citing this as evidence, and you inevitably get divorced. Don't do that, but I side with you on this one, man. Get that cat box out of both the fucking bathrooms. Ick.
Yeah, man. Oh, God. That's especially just like... Why choose the one with the shower? I don't know their space, though. That's where it's like... I feel like I'm going to hear... We always go so hard, and I'm like, I bet some people are just telling the one side of the story. But this one sounds pretty concrete. This one, you don't put a litter box in the shower bathroom. You don't do that.
You don't do that. It's not the way to do it. And it's already a bitch to just deal with the fucking smell so much. And just hide that fucker. Hide it. Get it out of there. Anyway, I was thinking maybe Eddie, I kind of swing by. Maybe you and I go out to get some Arby's, some sliders this afternoon. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, so a couple of issues.
Yep.
I am still in Illinois.
Okay.
We can't get in the same car together.
Uh-huh.
Arby's would be closed for indoor dining.
Okay.
And so that's literally every part of your plan.
Okay. So now that we have all of those problems on the table, let's move them around and figure out what option will result in us inevitably going to Arby's this afternoon.
Okay, I can pitch something for you, right?
Yeah, what's up?
Still drive through Arby's.
Mm-hmm.
We go separately once I get my Carbies from Arby's. And then we eat in the parking lot spaces away.
So you are going to be driving what I presume is...
Stop trying to make them give me a meatmobile. I just want a regular car, dude. I want a reasonable sedan. Please don't make it a roast beef car beforehand.
Eddie, not that I am shedding any rain clouds on your plight to get free things from major corporations, but... if it is a car relative to my sweatpants, I have to make it so that a car is a little roast beefy.
Okay.
So I match, dude.
Here's what they can do. They can make the license plate, like, whatever letters you need to take out, roast beef. Is that good enough for you? Regular car, but the license plate says roast beef?
I want it to say... one of those vanity plates where you know you have to pay up the ass to get extra characters. I want it to say, beefy little guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that works. And then we'll head over there.
All right, we'll head over there. What do I drive? I can't fucking show up in like a Nissan Sentra or whatever and be like, hey. And you're just sitting in your fucking meatmobile. Hey, what's up, bitch? You're like, yeah, you fucking know what's up. You dumb no meatmobile having ass bitch.
Here's what we're going to end on.
Yeah.
Arby's, you have 3 days. Take your headphones off and walk away. You doing it?
Yep.
3 days.